All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. And just going to be doing some gold stake today. Let's give ourselves a start up at the top. Welcome, folks. Blob, how's it going? We haven't done just like a full cycle of the decks recently. I don't know if we'll get through all of them today, but hello. Not the hand I was going for, but I'll take it. Square Man?
Well met.
Sleepy, thank you for the prime. Let's buy these two. Do something like this. We do want to ramp the square fella a little bit. Then we'll just warm up with the Dr. Spectred route of playing nothing but pairs. There we go. Probably just, well, let's close this out. I'm gonna get some money out of this. Alright. 5 car. Oh. Okay. So since we're not getting square value here, we just want to clear as quickly as possible. And we want to find those queens, ideally. Should be fine, it's just annoying to miss out on potential value there. Also, I need some molt, please. It's kind of molt. Yeah, I was gonna say, we just need to find those queens, and then we should be fine. Even one of them might be enough. But I would rather just find both for the sake of safety here. Okay. Well, surely this is enough. Just barely. Uranus is fine as a secondary hand, I guess. I think we're dead here. Unless we find both of those queens. Welcome, Pale. We need the molt off of this. Oh. Okay. I think this gets us there. Easy. Surely. Sure. Oh, that's a bad boss. Okay. Honestly, this little bit of molt might be all that we need right now. Yerp. Let's buy this. Okay. Sly Joker's pretty good, even if we don't really... Like, maybe that allows me to get out of Square Man. Josh, thank you for the super chat. At negative DNA and I fumbled it? Look.
Well
It's unfortunate, but there will be other runs. There will be other runs. You can get there, I believe in you. Not Wildo, thank you for the 2 months. I kind of like the square man here.
Well met.
Key, thank you for the 2 months. Chad is back. Yeah. Money's starting to get better situated again. Straight flush, not going to happen. Tennyson, thank you for the 6 months. Yerp. Sure. Get out of the faceless as well. Really know what we're looking for off of the riffraff, but it's giving us pretty good money right now. Wanted to ask why you always play extra cards on hands that win the blind. I have Square Joker. But it's just a good habit to get into anyway. There's just also quite literally no reason not to, so why wouldn't I? Actually rewarded for good order there. We have not found a lot of, like, levels in Mercury, have we? Maybe it's in here. Don't really care about enhanced cards. Makes it more likely that Mercury's in here. Unfortunate. This might kill me. The combination of the bad boss blind and the... Yeah, we're dead. And the bad rolls off of the riffraff probably just leave me giga dead here.
Well met.
I needed that molt shot. I mean, that's what I get for relying too heavily on the riffraff here. But, like, I got 2 complete blanks. Maybe now we'll get Chad. Chad was extraordinarily useless for me in that run. I had like 2 enhanced cards, otherwise it did nothing.
Well met.
Steedu, thank you for the prime. Which is why I sold the Chad early, because it did nothing. Sure. Okay. Spade me. Thank you. think I just like a half Joker for a bit. It's better than a temporary Wrathful. Okay. Card sharp's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get out of this as well. Get interest capped, and it's back to spam in pairs, I suppose. Just need a chip Joker now. And a better option than the half-8. Okay. Base, thank you for the super chat. Probably don't need that. We've got good econ going. Sell you, and then when the 8 ball doesn't proc, we'll sell it. Perfect. I think we need the hallucination right now. Immolate or trance, I think, are what we're looking for. Okay, let's put it here, and then we'll just have to start discarding a little bit harder for it. Cool. Alright, this is very good to get. We want to level up Mercury as much as we can until... Or since we don't have a chip Joker. $12? I'll probably play $12. Pay $12 for a Mercury here. Base, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the black deck win. It's a little bit too sketchy with, well, already a pretty decent thing that we've got going on right now. Yeah, you can see what even, like, quite a lot of chips do for us, but that's why we need those levels. Doesn't really do much for me. Excellent. Don't get too reliant on Riffraff again. I'm not. So. I wouldn't worry about anyone other than yourself here. I wonder if the first hand we should play 5 and just ignore the half Joker so that we can try and find the blue seal a little bit more frequently. We're going into no discards. But it's still a pretty good Joker to have for the following 4 rounds. So here we definitely want to get half Joker value. Nice. More hands on blue deck is a good thing. Oh, okay. Not exactly what we're looking for. Purple? Use it to make more copies of the blue, but the blue is the thing that's strong here. Over jacks. Blue seal. Nice. I don't think I have any use for this. Calling it now, Roffle's gonna get a negative droll from Riffraff. Seems difficult to do.
Well met.
Quasar, thank you for the 4 months. Eh. Discarding 10s. Alright then. That's a freebie. I'm gonna send 5 again. Just try and find the blue seal. I think I'll even pay a little bit of extra money here. Okay, maybe not too much. How important is it? I'll pay. I've got the money. Maeve, thank you for the bits.
Well met.
And Doctor Who, thank you for the 2 months. Alright, we didn't hit. It was worth a try. Welcome, Murphy. Another blue would make it more likely that we hit. There it is. Looking for 7s. We've already got our pair. Again, we're just looking for the blue seals. There's a 7. 2 7s, in fact. Okay. Theoretically, this could be a blue seal. It was. Immolate or a trance will go kind of crazy here. Let's rip this. This card helps get further through the deck so that we can find those blue seals more frequently. Okay. I mean, Hallucination has honestly been putting in decent work, so. 8s. So last chance to get burnt Joker value, unfortunately. There's another 8 for me, just in time. Unlucky. I wouldn't mind if this breaks. Doesn't matter to me either way. French, thank you for the gifted sub. I'd take another burnt man. Rip it. I mean, that's just a string of letters that doesn't spell anything, but thank you for the prime. Does make it a little bit more difficult to find the blue seals that we're trying to. Okay, we don't have to do anything goofy with our discards anymore, other than find the blue seals. I'll break it too. And similarly, don't really care about this king. Immolate this time? Cards. That's a little bit concerning. I need to find a better molt joker than the Effie. Kleptic. Thank you for the super chat. I think it's just got to be a medium here. Me ordering a soft drink. Oh, fantastic. Ragamuffin, thank you for the prime. I hate to do it, but I think we just have to send the glass here. We need all the help we can get right now because this boss blind is, like, basically cutting our score in half. I'm stupid. Minus $4 here. Never punished? I mean, there's no chance of getting punished, right? That's why you saw me deselect and then play a card other than the 4. Chat, you gotta start learning what words mean at some point. Yeah, it was proportionally punished, exactly. Because not only was, like, there little punish to receive, I did get punished. So, like, everything about what you said was wrong. Let's actually take this. I haven't done a glass joker in a bit. Who's ready for my glass cards to never break again? Or we'll just never draw the glass cards and that will solve that. I think we just sell it. glass cards don't exist anymore. It's definitely an improvement. Worth. You don't have to draw it if you just break it in the shop. I break some too? Yep. Despite many people gaslighting me into trying to gaslight me into believing it doesn't. It's bugged for spectral cards, but it absolutely works if you break... I shouldn't have sold this. If you break them in any way. It should work for spectral cards, but it's like a confirmed bug. Arcolo, thank you for the 3 months. I kind of think that we have a Glass King. That's just from memory. MCAT, thank you for the super chat. Glass cards aren't real, they can't hurt you? Well, I can hurt them. And I will. If I can find them. It's actually not bad. This is extraordinary, though. I'm taking it right now, even though I have seed money, because it's, like, absolutely worth. How many 3s do we have? 2? Let's do this. What's our boss blind? Not a problem. For some reason, I didn't think that'd work. Yeah, it's, I mean, all the requirement says is breaks, right? So anything that destroys the card should trigger that effect. Again, for some reason, spectral cards are excluded. But that's extremely likely just to be the result of a bug. Trading card works as well. You know if consumables have a rarity like Jokers? No, with the exception of soul cards and, wait, this doesn't work. Okay. Soul cards and black hole do, but those are the exceptions, not the rule. Roffle, what's the secret to happiness? I wish I knew. Maybe it's Belatro. These are all doo-doo. Oh my god. My hallucination is hard carrying right now. How dare you call my beloved Chad doo-doo? Well, it's not good for me right now, right? Doesn't do anything. We're gonna get a world right back, aren't we? Nope. Let's see if we can find another 2. Tips for Nebula deck. Pick a hand and stick with it. It's very strong. If you lean into its strengths. So I should say it can be very strong. Nice. Like, Telescope is one of the best vouchers in the game. If you make good use of it, it can make for very strong runs. think we need a red card. We don't need a satellite either. This is fine to offset the boss blind, I suppose. Really don't need anything but multiplicative mult right now. I've got 30 flat mult. It's pretty good. Oh? Oh? You don't have seed money? Okay. What am I going to spend money on? You can relax and let me play the game. Just because you have money doesn't mean you're obligated to spend it in this game. It's neat that it works that way. Connor, thank you for this super chat. Should be able to destroy glass with playing a stone card with it. Glass houses and all that. Sounds like a good idea for a mod. But also it's very clever. I'll +2 that. Works that way in real life too? Yeah, but chat's not ready to have that conversation. That's why they keep throwing money at me when I tell them not to. Usopp Sama, thank you for the 59 months. What if I want to waste all my money on $15 rerolls without overstock? Have a blast. I'm not going to tell you to stop. But don't come in here demanding that I play the game your way either. World's Greatest Discarded just dropped. Wait, are we too strong with the Glass Joker now? No. No, of course not. It's Glass Joker. Don't be silly. Shamu, thank you for the bits. Winking doesn't change the fact that I said I don't need your money. Oh, welcome, Mofo. Mofu, sorry. Buys, thank you for the super chat. Spending down to the interest cap. There's no interest cap in real life. Unless you're like above the FDIC limits or whatever. In which case, just open a new account. Not financial advice. Do I want Mercury or Mercury? Oh, baby. You're gonna give me a free Space Joker? I see synergy. And lots of it. Alright, let's not roll past 9 because that seems unwise. Even though, allegedly, I don't have seed money. Who can say for sure whether or not that's even true? I don't believe it. Ooh, hello. Glass breakage. So much synergy. Okay, we can play another high card here. Whoops. There it is. Got a blue seal. And our lucky card that I was looking for this whole time. That was absolutely worth $1.
Well met.
Justin, thank you for the 4 months. Wait, is the banking the FDIC or SPIC? I might have gotten them backwards. I get those mixed up all the time. the joke is ruined. Whatever will I do? Little Siggy, thank you for the very generous super chat. Got a new job that requires a 30-minute drive around the same time I discovered your channel. I have to say, your upload schedule and long videos are blessing on the passing drive time. And whoa. As long as you're an audio only, I don't want to be on the road with somebody watching my video. Well, for various reasons, I don't want to be on the road with somebody watching my videos. So drive safely. Hermie? Okay, unfortunately, I think Spaceman might have to die here. This is why we need public transport? Yeah, then you can play Balatro on your commute instead of watching some idiot play it. Or rather, listening to some idiot play it. Hopefully. Also, I hate driving, so... There are many such cases
Well met.
of needing more public transit. Just put the 9 in the bag, bro. Thank you. Lewd Bot. Thank you for the prime. And for commenting so enthusiastically on all of my YouTube videos and previously all of my tweets. Really makes me feel like a popular guy. That was easy. Okay, do I have any more glass? It does not look like it. Let's find some so that we can death it. Or we could suck it. Let's do this. This will eventually make more glass. Surely.
Well met.
Ronick, thank you for that wins? Oh right, it was the vessel is why it was multiple hands previously. Let's look for justice first, I guess. One of those was not in the game. Dokuro, thank you for the membership. And the momentary confusion. I believe it doesn't exist. You're really looking hard for the big justice there. Sixes and Cavendish living on the edge? That's not a real concern. Now, it would be very funny if it did die here, but it's still not a real concern. Let's do this just to set up our... Because we have a lot of 4s that we don't want to play. Unlucky. That was a waste. But it was about to die anyway, so it seemed like a good call. Alright. MCAT, thank you for the super chat. Is there a scientific reason we fall asleep to specifically Roffle Light TM Balatro? I think it's two things. The sound design in Balatro is great and kind of hypnotic. I have a flat affect and a fairly deep voice that tends to be helpful for,
Well met.
I don't know, calming people down, I think. Dust Goblin, thank you for the prime. If we had Spaceman, I'd take it. Oh, should have taken it. Do it again. Oh! It's your boy. I've missed you, buddy. I want a girl with a short skirt and a flat affect. You want Tina Belcher? It's kind of weird.
Well met.
Let's get more purple. Wembembo. Thank you for the super chat. There is no justice in this world? I feel that. I've been saying that. Dust Goblin, thank you for the super chat. What quality of life mods do you use endorse? I use none of them because Steam Modded still does some weird stuff sometimes. That, or has in the past done some weird stuff that makes me a little bit concerned about using it and unintentionally cheating. So, I just play vanilla. And I enjoy doing so. Handy doesn't require Steam Modding as a lifesaver? That's good to know. That's the one where you can, like, turbo select your hand, right? I see a lot of folks in the Major League Balatro using it. Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, I feel like that one I'm aware of. I didn't know that it didn't require Steam modded, but I'm concerned about like having to relearn the muscle memory of of like selecting and deselecting cards, you know. But I'm sure it'll be quick. Jake, thank you for the membership. I really don't have an answer to that, do I? Other than just kind of eating it. I don't know why I'm making this many stone cards when I'm trying to play pairs, but here's an idea. Are we winning in? Yeah, we're still winning in one. Should probably just go ahead and use my discards here. That was wise. Yeah, Blueprint and Joker display look nice again. I don't know. I just like playing on vanilla. Blueprint in particular is a really, really nice, oh right, I have the glass Joker. What do I have a lot of still? Tens, queens, jacks, okay. Now watch it break next round, that would be funny. I also specifically don't use the oh, I forgot to roll down harder. Whoopsie. Specifically don't use Joker display because I think that it's like I like the innate aesthetics of Balatro, and I think that it looks a little bit off to me. Best way to mod Balatro? There's a Balatro mod loader these days that makes it pretty simple. Double Pudge, thank you for the prime, and Abstract, thank you for the donation. Okay, let's try and get our money back. Success. Maybe. A little late, but I'll take it. $69. Wait, I need to keep the jack because we have the glass jack. Told you. Why wouldn't you believe me, chat? I'm the one that put it there. We only need 2 million. I wasn't sure that I was going to win. Are you cool? It's not really for me to decide. I don't know. It's not something I really strive for or care about. I don't need you. Still do want to keep the jack. Okay. This is gonna win, isn't it? Let's just make aces. I don't know why I always like... I really want to use this, man. Okay, you're just dead. I don't know why I default to aces when I play pairs, but... it does help dodge the issues... What? With, like, face cards being debuffed. Who's that? Greifelt. Thank you for the bits. I know you don't have a favorite Joker, but if you did, why would it be Wii Joker? I probably wouldn't. I haven't been taking a lot of Wii Jokers recently because I've learned to understand how valuable planet cards are. Thanks to doing several Jokerless runs recently. And that's where I get my chips from. So chip Jokers are obsolete. Don't listen to that Sly Joker. Why's chat full of the same 5 jokes? Combination of maybe wanting to do psychic damage to me. And then also fit in within a community. Why do I keep pairing up on spades that I want to play? Or I want to glassify? Base Joker limit is 5, so we only get 5 jokes. That actually explains a lot. Just adhering to the rules of the game, I suppose. Just want to make sure that dies again. The 3 aces were bound to hit 1, right? Famous last words. Zach, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the exponential score. Very well done. Yeah, I have 2 queens. I'm going to get rid of... Nah, we can greed the 4. This is fine. This is annoying. I do want to get full blue seal value here. Thank you. We got more than full blue seal value. Timo, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. It is like 1:30 here. Hey, congrats, Shay, on the Nan Inf run. Is that the legendary list edition, or did you happen to cross a Perkio? What if we simply high rolled out of the U? Yeah, we'll call that a high roll. Had Perkio but didn't use it to get an inf. Okay, so just used it for some deck fixing. That makes sense if you're like still hunting for an observatory or don't have the right setup or can't find a cryptid. I think we die here. Let's find out how dead. Extremely dead. Oh, no. I just became even more dead. Send it. Wait a minute. Okay. Stop right there. This is not the time for an obelisk run, unfortunately. We would have won if I didn't accidentally play that 2-pair, by the way. MCAT, thank you for the super chat. What's the Jake Diet Cola lore? Jake really wanted me to sell or in a situation where I couldn't sell a DNA for a cola. But then came back and totally redeemed himself later. All right. Well, we haven't seen a single just complain forehead. Oh, it's glass too. No, no, no. That's not who I wanted. You.
Well met.
This is like 2x. But not quite. Toman Core, thank you for the prime. Wait, I actually maybe should have taken it just for this boss blind specifically. Yeah, we probably don't need more of these. They're kind of throwing. When are we running this Perkio Cola run, Mr. Roffle? Welcome, Jake. That reminds me I need to respond to Doc Spectred, but Doc sent me some like details on how to make it work. And also maybe some suggestions for a run that will drive me less insane.
Well met.
Surely we still have some 5s, right? We don't need them. Come on, break, 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 break. Okay. I'm starting to get on board with that one chatter stone card idea. Should have been guaranteed there. I just want those dead. And then this is more than enough. Alright, need to find something. I think we're probably just dead to the Flint because the Flint is the worst boss blind in this game. That remains true. Prime Zoid, thank you for the prime. I think we've got a lot of aces, right? 6, sure. Another blue. At least it's not eternal this time, but I don't think it is enough. might need even the chips, right? This, like, the worst part about the flint is that it, like, directly punishes you for having a good build, right? Like, it takes us from 1,000 chips to 500. That's devastating. Kind of feel like we need to high roll. Maybe get some glass. Well, there's glass. Let's try and find some steel alongside it, maybe. Hello? This is unfortunate. Break, please. It's unbreakable. Well, we found the steel. This is the only card I care about. I think we might get there. There was 2 of them. Probably the last successful round no matter what. I think we get there though. Just barely. What a nasty, repulsive boss blind. Chat. Are you crazy? I haven't had seed money this whole time. What have you been yapping about? Anything? Edge. It's a pretty good run for just playing spamming pairs a bunch. $5.5 glass joker? That's actually pretty good. Still just gets utterly mogged by a cameo, but it should be the case for an uncommon versus a legendary joker, I suppose. Dan, thank you for the super chat. Good luck on your exam. Let us know how it goes. Look. I guess we'll play it. It's not gonna be nearly enough, even if they both break. You know, if somebody hadn't passed on a bunch of glass cards early, maybe there would have been a better score out of this. Who would have done this to me? Thank you, though, Glass Joker. Alright, blue deck stay winning. That was me, my bad. It's alright. I've already moved on to the next run. You're forgiven. Hearts? Okay, then.
Well met.
Hold on. Boosted X-ray. Thank you for the prime. All right, we'll go with a hack so that we can pivot out of Green Joker later because it falls off catastrophically. And by that, I just mean it's kind of boring. But, like, Shop 1 Grimbo is just too good not to take. And the Sly Joker's pretty good. Might as well get some econ going. Econ D's nuts, got him. The hook always immediately follows a Green Joker purchase. Still can't understand how Grimbo is any good. I don't know what to tell you. It's a very strong early scaling flat mult Joker. More mult, more good. Essentially, yeah. Could be an obelisk pivot if we don't find a way to work on the hack. Which it doesn't look like we are. That's okay. Obelisk will get us plenty far. It's just I'm concerned about what happens to our score when the Sly Joker disappears. I guess that's what happens. Look, the correct line is selling the hack, but let's hold out hope. Okay. Saw those 4 and 3 pop up together and got a little concerned. We can keep farming the Sly Joker with the gift card, but I would really just like a new copy of Sly. Okay. This will eventually get us a new copy of Sly. Runner. Could be tempting. But not with this draw. This is great timing for a credit card. Yeah, that's just a no-brainer, right? We're just doing pairs all day. Huh. Oh my gosh, photo Chad. That's what somebody who doesn't know what photo Chad is would say. Probably not. You just need to find like a multiplicative Joker. By level... Oh. Egg. This is expensive, but... Oh, God. Alright. Gotta figure that one out again.
Well met.
Benno, thank you for the 29 months. Did you know you can legally eat as many spiders as you want?
Well met.
For now, till the nanny state takes over. Zaid, thank you for the prime. Oof. Oh! Run just got a whole lot easier. You think the egg is happy? Not really my concern. Seems to be smiling a bit at least. Immolate and trance. Well, we got one of them at least. Boom. Go with the talisman. Warner, thank you for the super chat. How are you feeling about the Balatro Multiplayer League? Any thoughts on the upcoming battle? I think every match has been extremely close, and so I don't think that there will be any reason to expect the next one to be close. I need a username, thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad the timing works out. But Gothic Lord is my next opponent and has been dominating, so I'm gonna actually have to like show up and lock in. No blue seal. The hack is back. That would have actually been a reason to take the hack. Hello? Congrats,
Well
Thorn.
met.
Mage, thank you for the 9 months. Let's roll. Eat these planets. Kind of want to keep the chaos here. Let's see if we can find a blue seal. So we're saving the death for that for sure. I think I'd just keep the chaos. Guess we make more kings. I'm not sure to what end. But the flint! At least it's early this time. At least it gives me plenty of time to draw. Nope. Let's do this. It's money positive. It ramps my green joker and gives me a chance at finding the blue seal. One of these days. Another telescope. It's definitely a good thing. No blue seal. I'll take that. I think it's likely we're like staying in the green joker for the rest of this run. Like, I think we might start just discarding for the blue seal. Guess we don't have to. Excellent. That was a very good round for me. Okay, I don't really have a lot of lucky cards, but I can change that. Fine. +2 on the supernova. Worth. I think we do just care more than anything about the blue seals. Oh, no! That wasn't supposed to happen. We're too strong. A blue seal, so we take the hermit for sure. It's a blue seal. Do need to make more lucky cards as well. This is a pair for sure. No blue seal in there. Unlucky. Okay, this time we really do have seed money. $18 is too much to pass up on here. Or Nana. I have like literally one lucky card, so we need to get out of the cat. It's immediately gonna proc too, isn't it? I can't believe you've done this. Sorry, Grimbo. But we've already served your purpose. Unlucky. Okay. Worth. I'll take that trade. Steel Joker. Let's see what's in here first. No steel. Do we take it? Probably. Didn't need to roll there. Stone has to be the worst enhancement Joker? What's wrong with Stone Joker? Careful now. Choose your words wisely. Is there a reason he's been playing a lot of pairs? It's a very strong strategy for winning reliably on gold stake. Yep. Virus, thank you for the bits. Oh! Aidvin, thank you for the super chat. Trance, okay. Gonna have to use fewer discards if we get more of those. Pants. Jake. Congrats, Roz. It's one blue seal. One blue seal. Let's break a king just so that we can get our blue seals more reliably.
Well met.
Papa Scoop, thank you for the prime. More steel. I'll go for more breaks. We only have 3 8s. Cool. Wish Steel Joker is better than it is. It is exactly as good as it needs to be. It's a perfectly fine Joker. For an uncommon, it's pretty alright. Yeah, I don't... oh, I didn't make room. I don't need clubs. What am I thinking? Balance complaints about Balatro always surprise me. I mean, people are going to have strong opinions about anything that they spend a lot of time in. I don't know why I took that. Like, the point of taking it is to break it, but then I just ended up back where I started from.
Well met.
Beauville, thank you for the 2 months. I will say that sometimes the things that people... Wait, can I even have... All of my spades are blue seals. I will say that sometimes the things that people... take issue with balance-wise in Balatro is a little confusing.
Well met.
Princess, thank you for the prime. Steel Joker is slightly better than Constellation. Now you're talking crazy. Nice. Let's not overcorrect too much. Look, it's shiny, so we take it. Does that apply here as well? Probably not.
We're gonna be rich.
Egg. Where did that come from? Gorb. Thank you for the tip. Welcome to the stream, and glad you're enjoying the content. We'll probably just there's a surprise mod that's getting cooked up that may be on stream soon. I'm hopeful, but I don't want to rush anything. Steel Joker is more explorer or expenditure, not counting rolling. Okay. Why would you evaluate it in that way? And not, like, through the practical sense of planet cards are far more abundant than steel cards. Efficiency, like, you can evaluate efficiency based on two different metrics, right? Cost and is only one of those. There's that glass king I have for some reason. What about the shareholders? Oh, true. I guess we're like legally obligated to only care about cost then and suck all of the fun and joy out of everything possible. That's a shame. I was enjoying myself too. Oh, welcome, Speed Boot. Fiduciary duty? I know. I was hoping to escape that. Chatter's forcing me into it on my Belatra runs now, too. Oh, no, they're right. That only costs $3. And that's why Steel Joker is significantly stronger right now than the Const... I must be doing something wrong. Greifeld, thank you for the bits. You're only holding on to Green Joker to torture him? Taking a little piece out of him every time he discards? Look. His time will come. Pregasm. It's not his fault, but I am taking it out on him. Okay, surely now, Steel Joker... it's not stronger? Blob, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that. And thank you, Collie, for the long-term gifted sub. Alright, we gotta sort this out, because I'm clearly doing something wrong when it comes to the Steel Joker. I've definitely did something wrong when it comes to purchasing that overstock. Durr, thank you for the prime. Sure, why not? I guess if we're going to say that because it scales more cost effectively, then Steel Joker scales more cost effectively than Constellation, and that's what makes it better, then Glass Joker is even better. Glass Joker, the best scaling times mult Joker. You heard it here first.
Met.
Morphology, thank you for the sub. Does Obelisk cost $0 or $1 to scale in that way of thinking? I think you'll have to, like, based on what I'm gathering from this whole conversation, whatever best supports your argument is the one that matters. And then you just completely ignore reality in its entirety. Okay. Well, I mean, it scales the best. It's better than Constellation, so we take it. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Met.
You're gonna do great on x.com, the everything app. Ark, thank you for the sub. This is actually, like, kind of a tough call. Which one do we take? I think we just take the, like, this is the thing. We can decide which enhancement we want to copy when the time comes, but this is obviously the take. Is this really 2 Glass Joker runs back to back? I completely forgot about blue seals. Okay. It doesn't necessarily change. Like, even without blue seals, I would rather have a Constellation than a Steel Joker. And I think most people would. Like, just using shops, it's still a lot easier to scale Constellation than it is Steel Joker. It's just science. Oh, reading the boss blind explains the boss blind. Hey, it broke. Void Crusader, thank you for the sub, for membership. Is loving Gross Michael a hot take? No. No, whatever happens between consenting adults and all that, it's none of my business. I'm happy you're happy. Do we gamble? Like, all of these are perfectly fine. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. Let's just take money and assume that we're going to get more, like, good tarots from the tarot voucher. Like, our jokers are kind of set. Yep. Already off to a good start here. Forgot to draw the blue seal. Huh. Seems like a mistake. I also forgot to draw the glass so that I could break it. Rip it? Unlucky. You put Constellation next to Supernova. Sure. How's this? Hold on, sorry, that's silly. Tanned. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. What are you doing here? Wait, it was actually Mercury? Look, the correct thing was to keep the glass and shatter the glass with the hung man there, but I'll do some humoring of chat, I suppose. Did I not select the purple? I mean, obviously I didn't, but how? Break? Yeah, one. Isn't bad. Wouldn't the most cost-efficient scaling joker be the fortune teller because it scales with any tarot cards, but steel and glass only scale with theirs? Look. It's not my argument to put to the test. We've already heard my stance on it. So you're gonna have to take that up with the other chatter. You may be onto something. Got more blue seals in here somewhere, right? Allegedly. Best joker is hit the road, very cost effective. True. True. Discards cost you nothing. Unless you're on green deck. Hello. Well, real. Oh, I'm still. Oh man. Somewhere. A very annoying person had an aneurysm because of that. And I'm loving it. We could have gotten the driver's license instead of the Cavendish, but like, let's live. First of all, live on the edge. Second of all, like that's our one joker slot that can rotate out. Doc Spectre just laughed at you and doesn't know why? No, Doc Spectre does
Well met.
self-control and a good brain. Doc Spectre doesn't have time to waste, like, with concern about how somebody else plays the game. Karin, thank you for the prime. Break. Nice. Why not copy Polychrome? Well, because I'm trying to break glass. Blue Chew Boofer, thank you for the bits. How can I have faith in something I don't know is real? You can hold steel, you can't hold stars? Maybe you can't. Gotta start spending more time in the gym. Maybe delay your coffee by 90 minutes in the morning. And then you can do anything. I'm not going to suggest the Perennium Sunning because that's weird, but I don't know. Somebody else might. Wheel me? Oh, good. Now it looks even less like a glass joker. Let's see if we can find another king. Well, I guess we're breaking this fella. Doesn't really matter anyway. It's not important for our score. Atlas, thank you for the super chat. Wait, you're being held hostage in chat? That explains why people that, like, clearly hate me and my content stay in chat. I don't know who's holding you hostage, but, like, they should let you go. Well, we do keep finding more glass. Is there a world where the glass Joker, like, no. No, don't be silly. I almost said something very stupid there. No, I apologize. Void Crusader, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad it's helping you fall asleep. Okay, can I get like breaks on this? I'm gonna start taking some hung men in and just murdering the glass myself. Or I guess with their help. This is gonna help with the yeah, there's no catching Constellation here. Like, I know we've had it the longest, but it's, like, not even going to be close. We might need multiple hands here. About what I expected. Probably needed the money more than the, steel at this juncture. Okay, break, please. Please. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. Why not sell Supernova? Because I'm super dumb. I'll get right on that, though. Maybe worth actually selling out of Droll Joker so that I can make room for, like, this Acrobat, maybe. If this had come earlier, Craigasm, it probably would have been worth rotating the Cavendish out for, but unlucky. Like, there's a world where it actually passes the Steel Joker, even at this late of the run, but that's okay. Nice. Let's do this. Yeah, that's just more efficient. I'll just break it myself. Guess this is fine. I should have saved the death in the fool. In case this hits a fool. It didn't, but the point remains true. Okay. Sell a banana for the Oops All Sixes if it does show up. Oh, why would I do that? To break more glass. Okay. So I have like one successful round left in me. This would have to get to times 21 to make up for the loss of the times 3. Is that going to happen? Mime with steel. Just because something is vaguely synergistic doesn't mean it's better than what you're currently rocking. it's possible that, like, this mine will give me more than ×3, but because the timing of it with the supernova giving me plus 68 molt, it's unlikely that it's going to be more than the ×3 by the time the Cavendish goes off. How many crazy people do you meet every day, Roffle? Depends on how long I stream. You need 2 steels in hand to make it give more molt, I think. Again. There's more to consider than that. Because the timing of the steel is also important. I don't think either is getting me through the next ante, to be honest. You need 3, not 2, since times mold is not additive. Yeah. That is true. It's possible now with this specific set of tarot cards it would be better. Probably need 4 due to timing. I think it would, yeah, it would be 4. Well, because this is already a ×2. More than a ×2. So we need to get to ×6 on this. I think we want the glass more than the steel. Especially since, like, our glass has the polychrome in it. But there is a chance we actually make it through this ante, which is why I'm rolling down here. That, however, is a pretty rough boss blind. Might be able to get there with the straw. It's gonna be close. It would be helpful if, like, these started breaking a little bit more. There we go. I don't know if this is enough. I don't think it is. Oh, a break might have done that. 8.5 on the glass joker? That actually got up there. I'd say I shouldn't have spent down so hard, but, like, I kind of needed it. I barely got through, and we're probably dead here. It's also, like, again, because of the timing, Brainstorm is a little awkward there. Do I even have any other glass? Yes. We gotta save it. We lost a piece of steel in this, but we got further through our deck. I think we're dead. I don't think I can draw the right composition of hand to get there. I can make a steel and a glass king. think that's my out. It's not '07 yet. Oh, yes it is. I thought I had one more hand. Yeah, we're just 7 cards away. The early discards probably could have gotten me there if I had, I think, played less towards the steal. I think that would have been better. But that's alright. Good run. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Alright. Already had 2 pretty good runs. Let's do it again. Really don't like... Well, okay. Worth. Alright. Always immolate. That's a lot of money. Probably want to find a way to get that. I mean, look. It's the run that we're given. And a rocket. Maybe we'll get crazy and go with like a 2-pair build. Nah. If it ain't fixed. If it ain't fixed, don't break it. That doesn't make sense. 2 pairs psychotic, you spend your pairs twice as fast? True. I mean, why not? This looks familiar. No! Where's Mercury? Pairs don't exist? I guess I could discard. We're not on the green Joker run anymore. Just does cost me money, so I'd rather not if I don't have to. Roll. Buy this. Surely this time we found it. And we're immediately going to lose that level against the boss blind. You played the Oblivion remake. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't played the Oblivion remake, so. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Buy this. Is there a world where we get by with this? Probably more likely to with 3 of a kind, right? Let's try it. Doesn't look good, does it? Might have just thrown the run. Ooh, okay. We preserved our pair. Let's take Mercury. I think we're getting out of the hack here. That's a situation where I probably should have done the math, but nah. Who wants to do that? That's for nerds. Rocket kind of blasting us off, though. Here's the Grimbo. Do we need that fellow? It's kind of fine here. Got 70 chips on this already, so yeah, you're too slow. Roll me. Like imagining Square Joker is actually standing on his feet. That's what he's doing. Where do you think I get the inspiration? What?
Well met.
I don't think I've ever seen this before on an Omen Globe. Squishy, thank you for the 4 months. And I've gotten a lot of Omen Globes in my day. Oof. Okay. It wasn't a Spectral? No, that was a Terra pack. That's a lot of money. Oh, we've already got Rocket for that, I suppose. These aren't very good. Death? We do have a blue seal. Surely we'll find it soon, right? What are the odds of Spectrals appearing in the Arcana with Globe? Not a clue. We don't do the math here. I'm choking. Sorry, 1 second. Let me refrain from dying real quick. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for the bits. I just started the stream and I have a weak memory, so chances are it's 100% as far as I'm concerned. That checks out. Did you take an Obelisk? Yeah, without the Supernova, I absolutely would, but because we have the Supernova, we're probably not Obelisk gaming right now. We are in need... What are you at? 8? That's unimpressive. Oh! We found our blue seal finally. Huh. There we go. Hermit? Double Hermit here. Seems good. We can roll down a bit. Triple Hermit. It's pretty good. We're at 1. Okay. Slide Joker should probably go soon. How about now? That's pretty good. Oh, and we had a blue seal. It's like the least damaging tooth I think I've ever encountered. My god. We might do a little bit of time traveling here, but it's kind of bad on green deck. Speaking of bad on green deck. Or Nana. Holy! Okay. Yeah, that's some good looking ramen. Just looking for more blue. Hello? There we go. I'm looking for the blue seals to get extra chariot value. It's a little bit greedy and probably unnecessary, but I want to do it, so let me have this. Oh, hey, we finally got card sharp value. Makes a pretty good difference, doesn't it? Okay, let's check what's going on in here first. Boy, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Let's take the money instead of one level in Mercury. I don't think a level in Mercury is worth $20. But that's just me. Especially if we just find them freely on accident. I think we're just gonna skip on the hieroglyph. It's really punishing on this deck. This is actually not a good play to make for a variety of reasons. Should have just played the high card. We might end up having to discard here because we might need 2 pairs. Okay. Got a little sketchy. Goodbye. Immolate. Honestly, Ecto's probably fine here. I'd rather it not hit the rocket, but it'd be fine. Okay. Okay. We'll figure this out. Okay. That was pretty good. Probably do want to get a little bit more deck fixing just so that we can like, I know it's pairs and all, but we still do need to hit them. Bungler? And Grimbo? Like, the Grimbo's way too late and kind of terrible at this stage, but synergy, chat. Let's just cut more of these. Sure. We're just... And you're gone. That was short-lived. Yep. Yep. We are zooming. That's not a pair. This is. Jeez. So is this. All these cool runs today? I mean, if you look closely enough, they're essentially the same run. No thank you. Oh? Wait, I guess I didn't have to sell these because I could have just done the other order would have been more better anyway. Oh my god. Wait, we're on green deck? We don't care about the Ox? What if we just save the Temperance for after the Ox? And also we have the Rocket, I guess, so we really don't care. Black Hole Sun. Do probably just need to go ahead and... no. We do be washing the rain away, though. That's true. Campfire's pretty good, but just not necessary, you know? Let's just keep cutting cards. Get another Glass Joker. Really make the run the same. Possible a high card could beat the Ox with all these hands. Yeah, it's possible, but like, why would we put all that effort through for... That'll probably end up costing us more, well, close to as much money anyway. So what's the point? When we're on green deck and we have a Temperance in tow. So it's just like there's no... And a Rocket, there's just literally no reason to make that play. Cost us Blue Seal, there's many reasons. I also don't think we get there. Well, I didn't realize we had a level 7 high card. Maybe we do. But again, it's like actually net negative value, I think. Crimson Heart. That's annoying, but very doable. This run feels like the easiest one so far. My god. We don't even have Telescope and we've got like a level 24 there. Okay. Sure. Zoom in. Buy this. No! Yeah, the Rocket's doing some serious work. Oh my god. Horrendous. Okay. Apology accepted. More Blue Seals.
Well met.
Brow, thank you for the prime. It's a pretty annoying boss blind. Bro.
Well met.
And Sparkly, thank you for the 3 months. I don't have discards. Finally. Okay. First English-speaking streamer that pronounces my name right. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just took a shot in the dark. I'm glad it was correct. We did at Reddit. No rocket money? No ads? What are you saying? This isn't a sponsored stream. We might get into our Out of the Burglar eventually. The glass breaks so freely when we don't have Glass Joker. Brad, thank you for the donation. And Tom Fody. Fody? Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. These are doo-doo. I mean, we gotta take it, right? It doesn't help me out all that much, but it's shiny. Ship it. Akari, thank you for the super chat. What's your favorite Fallout game? Look. This might upset some people. But it's Fallout 3 because that's the one that introduced me to the game and the one that I played the most. But I'm gonna be like mercilessly attacked by the New Vegas Mafia. Yep, here it comes. I have nothing against New Vegas. It's just, I don't know. I admit that it's probably a better game. It's just the nostalgia of Fallout was like what drew me into the franchise. I've actually never played a Fallout game, and 76 is way better. Look, I hear that like they have improved Fallout 76. I just like I don't have the time these days for shiny. Either like a story-driven game or an MMO. There's no world in which when you merge those two things together, I'm going to be playing that.
Well met.
Three, thank you for the bits. Anything about Fallout? Do you prefer Portal or Half-Life? I've never played either. But you have a massive trans fan base. How do you expect? Did you expect saying you like Fallout 3 more than New Vegas would go well? I literally didn't. I said it wasn't gonna go well. But the alternative is I just lie. 2 more 8s. I have a lot of jacks. Let's see if we can greed for the blue seal value here. What's your opinion on the ending of Fallout 3? I think I played it before the DLC when it first released. So I played it when the game actually ended. Uh-oh. So maybe that's part of it as well. But again, a lot of it is, like, I played it, like, with, like, alongside my friends at the time when I was in college, so it was, like, it's more, I have stronger memories of that than the actual gameplay. Uh-oh. This run is, well, it's a lot easier than the other pair builds. It's a lot weaker, isn't it? I guess because we're carrying 2 support jokers. But it's also been a long time since I played Fallout 4 fairly recently. When I was, like, trying to kill time when I had a day job. And it was fine. The combat was really good, at least. These are obviously jacks, right? I can't imagine you in a day job, no offense. I mean, that's fair. That's like, it would be like seeing your teacher outside of school,
Well
right?
met.
Oh, no. Dex, thank you for the prime. Okay, surely these are jacks now, right? That's too many, though. We've done it. This is probably the safer line, yeah. Those are kings? Alright, time to die. Teachers exist as a person in the world. No, of course not. And neither do streamers. We just go and do our idle animations when the stream turns off. We kind of got the, Spectre, thank you for the super chat. Have you ever worked in customer service? Given how you handle chat, I imagine you'd be every Karen's worst nightmare. I did, actually. But, like, I wasn't my own boss at the time, so I didn't have the freedom to say what those people, like, needed to be told. Alright, we're dead. I don't think there's any combination of hands that gets us, like, remotely close here. Having 4 discards, but the joker that stops you from using them is pretty funny. Yeah. I mean, we just never, like, found a stronger alternative to the burglar. So instead, we will simply die. GG. It's 3 in a row, though. Fun fact, burglar riffraff plus water can equal a drunkard being generated, giving you 1 discard. Yes, I have encountered that. And I got laughed at by chat because I didn't notice until I already beat the boss blind. And I didn't use my 1 discard. Alright. Let's end the streak, I guess. I don't think this is enough, is it? Yeah, it is. Barely. This is the reliable thing. You can buy this, see what it gets, and then sell it. That was worth. Alright. Actually, a pretty decent start. We got Molt as well. Okay. Yeah, alleged Molt. Okay, here's an idea. Okay. That's pretty good. Short jacks. Let's go 2 pair. Live a little dangerously. Let's go here, get a little bit of extra strength. Okay. Sure. Keep the 2 pair going. It's maybe one of the best black deck starts I've ever had. It's definitely up there. One hand type. Good God. We have the main difference between this and most other black deck runs is we actually have money. Boy, do we ever have money. Okay. One more. It's Uranus and a hung man. What could be better than that? I don't think we need this until it's already, like, dead. Yeah. So just, like, paying the rental at a time when we don't need it feels like a mistake, and then it prevents us from finding it again in the future. 13 molts. I'll take that. Get the blue again. Don't really care about that. I should have sold this for the extra $1. We're committed to the scary face, right? So we should prioritize face cards over the fib cards. Maybe we can get better value off of that pool. Okay. Oof. 75 chips here still. Yep. It's a pretty good king. Clearly we'll draw it soon, right? Burglar, probably not what we want here. Hermit is exactly what we want and probably what we've been saving this fool for. Guess we have the funds to open this now, sure. Holy. Who's fallen off? You've got 2 more rounds. Don't really need anything immediately. We found it. Very nice. There we go. Hey, congrats, Pat. Well done. Now that's a joker. With this much money? Are you kidding me? Yerp. Or Nana. And Uranus. Okay, we need to hit a 2 pair quickly. We've already done that. Just do this. Not soul. Thank you for the bits, or super chat. My wife and kids left me because I can't stop playing Balatro. Any advice? The stakes aren't going to grind themselves, you know? Red card overrated? People really just be saying anything these days, don't they? It's actually pretty good. Even if we're not going to use it for its, like, intended effect. People really do be hating the best flat mult scaling Joker in the game for some reason. Might be too greedy on the blue seal here, but what if we just simply hit? Cool. People hating on Fortune Teller? That's... How dare you? Well, that's unfortunate. Missed out on the blue seal value. Good timing. Wish it didn't charge you on the way out. Taking that for sure. Do I have to buy that here? Ugh. Oh, no. Wait, I might need to roll down. This is a terrifying boss blind that I just don't think I can beat. Maybe with that? I don't think we're getting trading card value here. I need to draw my hand. Already failed. Okay, maybe this is the way. Nope. We just got walled. You have anything to do with the advertisement I just got for a sports betting website? Nope, I have no control over that. Applies to nearly every instance of advertising on the internet. Unlucky. I'll be right back. Streak's dead. Now we can stop playing pairs, maybe. Useless information. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on Completionist Plus. And good luck with Plus Plus. Alright. Unless it's like obvious and forced in terms of what we're offered. Let's try and avoid a pair build for a change. We've done enough of those. Let's maybe see if we can get something goofier lined up. You like to see that, right? I do, at least. Wow. Wow. And we actually drew diamonds with the rough gem? Incredible. There's a lot that I want to buy here. Fortunately, it probably has to start with the Spectral, so there's no Wraith shenanigans happening. That is not what I was looking for, but I'll take a trance.
Well met.
Matador to the hook I don't think works. Does it? Azru, thank you for the prime. It doesn't? Okay, I'm getting confirmation it doesn't. I don't think it does. I think we just had this discussion like yesterday or last stream. Okay. We're not doing a whole lot for the telescope right now, but at least we're getting money from the rough gem where we can. Oh, thank God. That might have just saved me. Not Soul. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the good luck. And have a safe flight. Okay, we just need to get the Jupiter back in the telescope. That's a really bad idea. Just put the diamonds in the bag, bro. Jupiter, the most common target on Magic deck. There are a lot of times where I'd probably rather have just like regular tarot cards, but I'd say it heavily depends. Oh my God, this is horrendous. Like we keep diluting the telescope as a result of this. I want to try and find that extra spade for that reason. It also does the best job of scoring for us. Cool. Alright, it is up to 3, so it is in the telescope. Please. Why wouldn't you show up? Need a hermit here. Okay. We're going spades. So that we can play more flushes. We just hold here. I can't greed the money here as much as I want to. I don't even know if I can greed the blue seal. This is bad. Should look for the spade still. Alrex, thank you for the bits. Hope you get power back soon. This is probably not a flush, but it would be nice if it were. Oh. Just need a queen. There she is. Welcome, LDR. Like it is actually Jupiter over Saturn here. I don't think I want both of those though, just because it's costly. That's funny. It does help with the telescope though. Bro, what's going on with these diamonds? It really do always be the diamonds. Good to know it's not only me having a big winning streak followed by a big losing streak. Lost 2. And I won 3. That's neither of those is big. Alright, we're gonna be hanging on to that fella for a bit. Come on, man. Thank you. Alright, let's just do face cards. Clearly we hit the money here. Take this and hope we can get value off of it. You gotta go. You wouldn't recommend using tags during early game. Depends on the tag. Usually not. The early game is when shops are the most important. Seen a blind that requires infinity to clear it. Nope. Doesn't exist in this game. Baseline, at least. There's some that require not a number to clear it, which I have seen, but that's different. Really need that voucher, but like, kind of struggling right now. Clubs, thank you. I need an actual Joker to copy. I don't really want to have to copy the Wrathful here. Still don't want that. I mean, I'll take this briefly. Understand, but skipping Royal was sad? Yeah, but it was like the correct play. Let's check here for money first. Thank you. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's just we're going to burn down the... Like, I still don't have anything to copy with this invisible, so... And we're gonna burn through this ramen pretty quickly. And we're dead. I simply don't know if there's anything I can do about this. Other than get lucky. That's not it. One more chance at it. That's devastating. Oh my god. We got lucky? Is it enough, though? Oof. That was... a nightmare. So we want to keep hearts and spades for now. Should have played that 3. But most of our scoring is... let's see. Immolate? Sigil, maybe? Oh, no. There's a line here, and it's really stupid. If we get exactly Ancient Joker, this run goes to the moon. But this is probably going to kill the run. But we'll make the content line. Yeah, we're probably dead. I was like infinitely worse than I thought it possibly could go. That was just, there was no reason for all that. Let's go for the diamond still, yeah. That's a shame. Would have loved a... Well, I wouldn't have been able to afford a regular copy of it. Okay, goodbye. It's way too good early. Worth? Yeah, it was a really good... It was really valuable and worthwhile to throw a run directly in the trash can that was going to win for 0 benefit. What is more worthwhile than that? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the upside was content? Yeah, but it was like, there was almost 0 jokers that would have been, like, good for me to hit there. Like, it was pretty much exactly Ancient Joker, I think, is the only outcome that would have done anything positive for me. I would onk the invisible every time. That, I believe you, and that says a lot about, or that, like, recontextualizes a lot of the suggestions that chatters make. Tribe could have been fine. Yeah, that's true. So there are 2 options. It's more than 1 at least. Sure. Wow. I'm so sorry. I misclicked the queen. Onk faceless, trust me, bro. I mean, you're saying that, but there are probably people unironically wanting me to onk the sock right now, which has the same effect of me dying. Yeah, let's just buy this. I think we can make it back up. The real play is probably was to onk the misprint, like, without hesitation. I just wanted to take the greedy line. Like, onking the misprint there is just a good play. But I want to go for the greed. Let's see if we can get one more hit off of the nope. Egg. Might as well start enhancing these. Let's get back over an interest threshold. We can discard a little bit more sanely now. Uh-oh. Am I getting misprinted? It must be. Alright, we're running it back on Ghost Deck. And I'm actually just going to make the smart play instead of the content play. The onk on the misprint would have, at the very least, gotten me further than I got. Either those are great hex targets. We might sell the hex here. It was probably wise to sell the hex there. Okay, you know what? Against my better judgment, we'll do it. Okay. Hand size is good. Business card could be good. Surely. That one hit is very important. It's a $3 hit, essentially. Okay. Wait a minute. Giga rewarded. You'll love to see it. Clubs have already been debuffed. Phenomenal draw. Alright. Another hex would go crazy right now. I gotta buy this, even though it's expensive. We aren't going to be spending a lot on jokers, at least. Because of the madness, so... Beautiful. So we'll be able to get our money back under control quickly. It is also possible just to find immolates. Very nice. We're hitting the blue seals pretty quickly. Part of that is like the extra hand size. The other part is the death. And then there's also just like good luck. Speaking of. Holy. Alright, we still have to draw, like, not... Yeah. Apparently we can draw that poorly. Just hold money. It's the wall, but, like, it seems like as long as we get one queen, we're just kind of fine into this. And we got the blue seal again. Whoa, careful. That early trance pickup is the only reason this run is, like, remotely viable. Let's do steel. Again, we don't need money as much as other runs because we can't afford, or we can't really buy jokers anyway. Ooh, maybe that red's... No, we've got Deja Vu as an option. I'll take a peek. Could be fun. It is. Okay. Looking pretty good so far. That's worth. It's unfortunate. Surely one of those has to be a queen, right? Surely. They're all queen? No, there's two jacks in there. Let's hold money for that voucher. My god. We are zooming. Fish. Egg. That would be fine here. And it's actually pretty good because I'm like worried about the plant, but I'm no coward. We do enough red card runs. Egg legit pick for temp. Rinse. Yeah. False. Might as well.
Well met.
SP. Thank you for the prime. No blue seal. How could this happen to me? Bought a joker and sold it because we were getting half a shop reroll from it thanks to buying the overstock. So it might have looked silly, but it was an optimal line. The window. it's like especially worthwhile to do with if you have clearance sale or if you like have inventory slots open. There's the Ancient Joker. It's probably worth. I really, really would like that Hanged Man there, but the steel is pretty important. Okay. Like we need that, and we don't really have it set up. Or if it's rental, yeah, that's a good point too. There's like it's actively throwing not to do it when it's rental. Like there's no discussion about it.
Well met.
Red Army, thank you for the prime. So help me find the blue seal a little bit easier into the boss blind. Got 2. I'd rather not. Neat. Yeah, Shoot the Moon is doing some decent work. I mean, we got it early. We got some support with it, and we got decent deck fixing, so. It's gonna be the most our temperance is for a while. Unfortunate. There's no reason to keep the debuff queen in hand, right? Well, there's no reason to get rid of it either, right? Like I played and discarded 5 cards in both cases. No riffraff for Madness Roulette. There's no good outcome for me off of that. It's just a waste of money. We don't get a lot of enhancements off of that. Actually getting the steal on those is kind of nice. $50-50? It's not a 50-50. What do you think happens when I have 2 non-eternal madnesses? So the best case scenario if I roll a 50-50 is I'm in the exact spot I am now. Okay, that's not goof. I was considering selling out, buying the constellation, or using the Ankh and then buying the constellation, but we've got a like actual boss blind to concern ourselves with. Best death target. Take another queen, and you're gone. Probably are just gonna have to sell out of the Onk, I know. Like, if we hit a non-eternal mime, it might be worth using the Onk, but that's not likely to happen, so. More queens. Holy. Yep. Looking for that second jack. Madness is at 7-5. Just use this to break non-queens. I should have put it lower. Okay. I guess we take the Troubadour. I don't know how much it actually helps me here, but it's not every day you, like, have a justifiable reason to take a Troubadour, so I guess we'll just take it. Be cool if we could get them all polychrome. Unfortunately, we can't unless we get wheels, because, again, Madness will just die if we roll a Hex. Alright, we did it, chat. World first successful shoot the moon build. Oh, holy. Another glass joker? Okay, I'm doing it. Today is just the day of glass jonklers. Why would Madness die if you use wheel? I said if I used Hex, it will die. Time to pin this run is not seeded? Why? This is just a very, like, painfully ordinary run. Sure. Can you break this time, please? Thank you. Chad always accuses the weirdest runs of being seeded. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know what's meant to be taken seriously. That is true. They just kind of accuse all runs of being seeded at this point. But that's mostly their lack of, like, creativity in their ability to make jokes. I think. Rather than a sincere assumption that the run is seeded. And now everybody is attempting to make the same stupid joke and then, like, getting blocked by automod, which is fantastic. What about a little pin that lights up if it's seeded? on the stream display. I put it in all caps in the title. I've done one seeded run in the past, like, nearly a year now. It's very apparent when the run is seeded. It also, like, when you win the run, it tells you when it's seeded. So, like, there's no reason to have a big message on the screen when the run is seeded because the game tells you already when it's seeded. Surprised this is actually still going. Seen a shockingly few number of spectral cards recently. I was told they would appear in the shop. I will make use of that right now. Worth. Miss Baron? No, I saw it. Nice. I think we'll be lucky to make it to Ante 12 right now. But that is, like, its likely top end. Okay. Any more jacks? Yes, but I should probably be moving my steel. Because we are, like, close to our scoring top end. You're welcome, Eric's. Maybe there's actually a world where we get through this ante. Especially with this. I think I have seed money, right? I also think I need to roll. That boss blind might kill me. Right. Harrison. I give it the super chat. If only you had the clearly better scaling Jokers, the Steel Joker. True. I think the Troubadour probably locks us out of clearing this. Well, we drew our best hand. Okay. Least tedious, shoot the moon build. Yeah, we need more steel. Or a mime. But, like, we simply cannot beat the boss blind anyway. Just because it's going to be very difficult to play high card against it. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Am I the weird one? When watching, I like to guess the optimal play. When you do something different, I assume I'm wrong and say nothing. No, I think you're probably in the majority. That's like how... Like, the atypical thing is demanding that a stranger play the game the way that you want them to. Like, that's the weird thing. And getting upset when they don't. Not all of my plays are optimal. I make a lot of mistakes. But, like... caring about how somebody plays with a digital toy is the weird thing. All right. Gonna be very... No, it's just impossible. Like, it doesn't... Our hands... composition doesn't matter. Like, sincerely, nothing matters. Oh. Unless... Wait a minute. That could matter. I still need to play a high card. I probably still want to find some steel. I can't play high card. Okay, this is finally my good hand. Okay. We do die on anti-12, though. I guess we made it through. Nope. Nope. This is the play that everybody really wanted me to do last time the Invisible showed up with a non-eternal, like I'm supposed to skip, which I don't survive. It just doesn't make sense. Even if it copies this, it doesn't survive, so there's just no out here. Unlucky. At least we can maybe get the glass Joker up some more. Nice. Stop drawing aces. Alright. GG. We finally did it. We shot the moon, chat. Oh my god. And we got our third glass Joker run of the day. Zach. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me today. That's a good string of runs. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be getting an early start tomorrow because the matchup against Gothic Lord UK begins at 11 Pacific time. So if you're following the Balatro or Major League Balatro, this is your warning for that. Be prepared. New videos going up as usual, and thank you all for watching. I will see you again soon.
Met.
11. Thank you for the sub.